Okay, so hello guys and welcome back. So today we are back with our day 9 of the JEE Advanced 100-day question series. So guys, today's problem is actually a very good problem. Like, I hope you can see this on the screen. This is from yet another IIT Bombay model paper, and this question is really good. Okay, it's not at all like it might seem difficult right now on the first view, but this question is not at all difficult if you know how to do it, because this question can be solved using very fundamental concepts. Okay, like not concepts, I would say, like very fundamental ideas are needed which we often ignore. Okay, like you have to solve this using your brains. Okay, that was a little bit of idea about this question. So guys, if you want, you can try this question out. Like, if you can solve this right now, then it's a really commendable thing, because good question. Okay, so if you want, you can try this question out yourself once. I will wait for a few seconds and then start off with the solving. Okay guys, I guess now it's time for us to solve this. So guys, basically the question has a function f of x given as equal to 1 by 9 minus 36x squared whole power 3 by 2, where x is belonging to minus 1 by 2 root 2 comma root 3 by 4, and s is the set which contains the integral a to b f of x dx, where a comma b belong to this interval, and a phi of x, okay, it's not phi, I guess it's xi. So a xi of x comma c comma d represent the area enclosed by the functions xi of x equal to cd, and the x-axis. So which of the following options is or are correct? Basically we have to test. Okay, so you can see a and b are basically the same question, so very genuinely out of these only one will be correct, and c is the range of s, d is the fifth derivative of f of x. Okay, so a lot of work to do. So guys, first of all, let's do one thing. Let's write down our function once just for reference. F of x is equal to 1 by your, okay, wait, just a minute. Yeah, so this is equal to 1 whole divided by 9 minus of 36x square whole power 3 by 2 for your x belonging to minus 1 by 2 root 2 comma root 3 by 4. Okay, like guys, one more thing, like you should be in the habit of writing your question once in a very short way before beginning your solving. Okay, like, see, our exams are all right now in CBT mode, computer based. So whenever you look on into the screen, then like I would say don't go into the risk of just looking at random question on the screen and then going to solve it without even writing something at least given in the question on your paper. Okay, this tends to do a lot of mistakes, because generally we are not into the habit of looking into a computer screen for 3 hours straight unless you have given a lot of mock tests. So you should be in the habit of writing out your like contents of the question a little bit into your paper, so that you don't have to repeatedly look into your computer screen. Okay, that will not only keep your neck in a good condition during the exam, but it will also help to reduce strain on your eyes. Anyways, f of x is equal to 1 by 9 minus 36x square whole power 3 by 2. Okay, so I guess that's it. And one more thing, like a comma b in the area, they are belonging to the interval, I guess the same interval, minus 1 by 2 root 2 comma root 3 by 4. Okay, okay guys, I am changing the screen. Okay, so let's do one thing, let's manipulate this a little bit. I am taking 9 common out from this particular bracket. Okay, so 3 square is 9, which means this will come out to be 1 by 27 times of 9. Okay, not 9, 9 is taken out, so 1 minus 4x square whole power minus 3 by 2. Okay, so guys, after this, like a very obvious doubt would be, how are we going to integrate this particular thing? Because if we look into our question for one time, we will see that our option number C, it says range of S is root 3 plus 1 by 54, and there was also an area equation given. So for that we need to integrate f of x. Okay, Okay, so guys, the method that we are actually going to adopt here, like listen carefully. This thing can't be like very difficult to find out integration of this. So I can see a power of minus 3 by 2 here. And if you have like little bit of idea if we want to make, then if we take a function say gx, whose like whenever we integrate your f of x, okay, or rather the antiderivative of f of x, let this be gx, we are trying to find that. So if this is minus 3 by 2, I guess in the differentiate, like the expression which we have to like differentiate to bring f of x, okay, or rather the antiderivative of f of x, that would actually be 1 minus 4x square power half, okay, because minus half is that, okay. I hope you can understand what my idea is telling about. And because there is a 4x square, so at one point of time it will also get differentiated. So for the time being, what I'm doing is I'm taking this singly as x, okay. Let's see if any other constants come in. So what actually came out was x into 1 minus 4x square power minus half, okay. So for just one time, this is how I did it. So for one time, let's just proceed into the calculation and see if we can get something. And if we don't get, then maybe we will make some changes in this. So guys, if we now differentiate your g of x as your g dash x, this will come out to be 1 minus of 4x square power minus half, plus of this will come out to be x into minus half, yeah, minus half, and 1 minus of 4x square power minus half minus 1, so minus 3 by 2, and I guess this will be minus 8x. Okay. So guys, I guess if you evaluate this thing, your okay, x square is getting cancelled. Okay, it is coming out to be 1, I guess 1 minus 4x squared power minus 3 by 2. Okay, yes. I guess this will be our, yeah, I think it's correct. Okay, so guys, like you can see, are this expression and this expression are exactly same, only a constant is missing. So very easy thing we can modify this expression is by introducing a 27 here, which means here also we will have 1 by 27, and please also multiply this thing with 1 by 27 because it's a constant, it won't affect the differentiation any further. So guys, this is our final thing. Like if you want to know what this is actually integral fx dx. Integral fx dx is equals to 1 by 27 times x by root 1 minus 4x square plus c. Or rather, if we like we had to, I guess, find this only. We did it using the reverse way, okay. We just went a way around and then found the integral of this, because integrating that expression, like see that expression which they had given us, integrating that is possible but not in your syllabus, okay. It's like really high mathematics, so I couldn't find any standard ways inside our syllabus to integrate that. I found this method way easier. Maybe there could be, but I don't think there is because that is outside your syllabus. Okay. Okay, and just for clarification, this thing happened because your this thing integral of 1 minus 4x square power minus 3 by 2 dx came out to be equal to x by root 1 minus 4x square plus c. Actually, from that we concluded, or you can write one more thing also here, that g dash x is equals to 1 by 27 times of 1 minus 4x square power minus 3 by 2, which is actually your f of x. Okay. Okay guys, I guess this part is clear. So actually we have found a lot of stuff. So guys, if we now proceed a little bit, like let's keep this till here because it will come out later. We will first go on to options A and B. Okay. So options A and B actually contain the same question. And the question is as per the bracket notation given, and the question is we have to find this integral 0 to root 5 by 6 f double dash x dx. We have to find this. So to find this, first thing is I will write down f of x, which is equal to 1 by 27 times x. Okay, not x, it's 1 minus 4x square power minus 3 by 2. Okay, and if we differentiate this as f dash x, this thing will come out to be 1 by 27 times of minus 3 by 2, like differentiating the bracket first. So 1 minus 4x square power of minus 5 by 2, and this thing will be minus 8x. And after this, plus of, okay, wait, no plus required because 1 by 27 is a constant, right? Yeah. So this will actually come out to be 12x by 27, and I guess 1 minus of 4x square power of minus 5 by 2. Okay, so this thing comes out to be 4x by 9 times of 1 minus 4x squared power minus 5 by 2. Okay, so guys, that's f dash x, but still we are not done. We have to evaluate f double dash x also. Okay, so if we evaluate f double dash x, which is kind of your d dx of 1 minus, okay, not 1 minus 4x by 9 times of 1 minus 4x square power minus 5 by 2. We will differentiate this, okay? And the way I will bring out integral f double dash x dx, you will be shocked. Like, really interesting. Okay, so like if we differentiate this particular thing, I guess we will get 4 by 9. Let 4 by 9 be outside because it's a constant anyways. So 1 minus 4x square power minus 5 by 2 if we differentiate x only. And obviously you will have here x times minus 5 by 2 and 1 minus of 4x square, like lots of calculation but nothing to do because it's an IIT made question. Okay, originally made in IIT, so you can understand. So this thing actually becomes, okay, this is actually 2 minus 4 8 4x square. Okay, wait guys, I am actually writing out the final result here. I have it ready. This will come out to be 4 into 1 plus 16x square whole divided by 9 into 1 minus 4x square power 7 by 2. Okay, I hope you can calculate this part. I just skipped one small step. Okay, so this is your f double dash x. And now guys, like a really, I should say, interesting thing is that integral f double dash x dx is nothing but 4 by 9 x times of 1 minus 4x square power minus 5 by 2 plus c. Like, see, you could be cursing me right now. Why did I calculate f double dash x then? Because it was here only. But doing this was important because sometimes we need to know the nature of the double derivative also. Okay, so better thing you calculate this in your exam hall as well if you have time. If you don't have time, then maybe you could leave your procedure still here. Okay, so this is your integral f double dash x dx. So after this, if we calculate the area, integral 0 to root 5 by 6 f double dash x dx. So this will come out to be actually your 4 by 9 x times of 1 minus 4x square power minus 5 by 2, and this thing is going from 0 to root 5 by 6. So this thing comes out to be 4 by 9. I am writing, like, guys, I am okay, wait, no need to actually leave this because I will do the calculation. Pretty simple. 4 by 9 into root 5 by 6, and this is your 1 minus of, I guess, 4 into 5 by 36. So 1 minus 5 by 9 is 4 by 9 power minus 5 by 2. So 4 by 9 power minus 5 by 2. means 2 by 3 whole square power minus 5 by 2. So 2 by 3 power minus 5, which comes out to be 243 by 32. Okay, so guys, little bit of cancellation. 4 8s are 32, 3 3s are 9, 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3, 327, and I guess no more cancellations are occurring. Wait, I will check once. Okay guys, so the calculation I did it and it is coming out to be 9 root 5 by 16. Okay. And out of options A and B, option A contained 9 root 5 by 32. So option A is wrong. So option B becomes correct. Okay. So first two options done. Now let's move on to our option number C. So if we move on to option number C, they say there that the range of set S is something. So we have to find that something. So for that, integral a to b f of x dx. This was what they had given rather. So this thing will be nothing but 1 by 27 times of just putting a and b. Because we know right now, we had calculated just a while back, right? What is integral f of x dx? So this thing will actually be b by root 1 minus 4b square. Minus of a by root 1 minus 4a square. Okay, so rather this is 1 by 27 times of g of b minus g of a. I hope you remember what our g of x function was. Okay, so if we try to calculate g dash x, okay, we had already calculated g dash x. So it is actually, it was coming out to be 1 minus 4x square power minus 3 by 2. Okay, and now this thing will be greater than 0, positive, only for mod x less than half. That is your x bounded in between minus half and half. Okay, so guys, we know our sort of endpoints, both the endpoints, root 3 by 4 and minus 1 by 2 root 2. So let's do one thing, calculate the values at these endpoints. So if we take at x equal to root 3 by 4, then your g of root 3 by 4, this thing would come out to be, I am directly writing the value. Okay, it is root 3 by 2. And for your x equals to minus 1 by 2 root 2, this thing would come out to be g of minus 1 by 2 root 2, and this would come out to be minus half. Okay, so guys, if we now, like, we have the values ready with us, so if we punch them into our final equation and find out 1 by 27 times of g of b minus g of a, I guess this is coming out to be root 3 by 2 plus half. So rather from here, integral a to b f double dash x, okay, not double dash, single dash, x dx is equal to root 3 plus 1 by 54. Now see, this value will actually not be a constant value because a and b were found to be lying in between and they had asked us the range. So actually I found this quantity though, but the range of s, if we want to find out the range of s, it will actually be open minus, so not, sorry, not open, closed, minus of root 3 plus 1 by 54 comma root 3 plus 1 by 54. Okay, okay, now guys, I want to show you one thing here. Okay, now if you observe option number C, the range of S is root 3 plus 1 by 54. Okay, so basically our this thing has come out to be correct, the value has come out, but I guess range of S should be written as what I wrote right now. Okay, so guys, little bit ambiguity in whether, I don't know whether option C will be correct or not. If they don't consider this thing that they only want this value root 3 plus 1 by 54, not the range, maybe only want this value, although range is written like that I wrote a while ago, but still if they want only this value, then maybe I can validate C as correct. But if this is a single value and they wanted a double list of values like we found below, then maybe this one would be wrong. So guys, for the timing, because we have already found this value to be correct, I am marking C as correct. Okay. Okay. So guys, last option, option number D, where they say that f of x is equal to, we have to find the fifth derivative, right? Now f of x was equal to 1 by 27 times of 1 minus of 4x square power minus 3 by 2. Now look carefully. Thing is, if you see f of x and f of minus x, they will both come out to be same because only term in x is x square. So basically this f of x is even function. And all of you know a very basic rule that for any even function, like you know this, right? When you differentiate an even function, it becomes even, sorry, not even, odd. Like there's a general rule for any even function. All odd order derivatives, you can remember like this. All odd order derivatives become 0. Which means obviously d5 dx5 f of x, this thing will be 0 because it's the fifth derivative and it's also an even function. Okay, so guys, I guess our question is done and our correct options for this question will be B and C. Okay, like guys, see, this question is a very important learning to you all because we are always kind of stuck, like most of the sums that we receive also are in that format only, not our fault. But what I'm trying to say is don't remain stuck in your conventional procedures of by parts and substitution always. Okay, you saw I did integration here without any major substitution or by parts or anything, but I still did the integration only using my intuition. Okay, so like don't always rely on methods. Sometimes you see in the exam hall they won't see how you have done the question. Okay, so sometimes rely on your brain also because such small things can really create a difference. Okay, this question is a really hard question, but I cracked it using my brain, so you should also try to do that. Okay, anyway, so guys, I guess this will be the end for today's video. I would be back again with such questions. So guys, if you have liked my channel, do like, share and subscribe. Anything to ask, do come out in the comment section, or you can also come to my Telegram. If you, it's in the description of the channel if you want to communicate. Okay, so that's it for today guys, and thanks for watching.